Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome back to Martial Arts Theater 3000. I just wanted to say happy Shawtember to everyone. My first time hearing the phrase Shawtember was down at Quentin Tarantino's theater in Los Angeles. It was unreal. It was an entire month of Shaw Brothers movies, double headers. I was in seventh heaven, and I'm not sure if that's where the name originated there, but it's definitely fun to celebrate all things Shaw for an entire month, but I pretty much do that all year round anyway. Today I wanted to do a quick review of a movie that I think is amazing, Man of Iron. It's a 1972 Shaw Brothers. I don't know if I would call it like a fully lesser known film. I mean, people talk about it here and there, but I think Boxer from Shantung sometimes steals the limelight a bit. I mean, that's the one that really put Chen Kuan Tai on the map. I mean, it was a big hit. That was directed by Chang Che and Pao Su Lee together with Godfrey Ho as the assistant director. I'm not fully sure of the backstory. They did a sequel, and it's 20 years later, different characters, different storyline, but the outline and the feel of it is very, very similar. You have a gangster film. It's a basher, but with Chen Kuan Tai there, you see the kung fu coming in as he's a real-life kung fu practitioner. And how I see this film is Boxer from Shantung in Shawscope 1. When I watched that, I did enjoy it, but my issue with the film was Chen Kuan Tai, the whole movie was just so cool, sitting there smoking cigarettes, almost like without a care in the world. And then at the end, he goes so berserk, so crazy, and it's not fully clear what took him to that point. I mean, you don't always need a reason, but it's just the whiplash of how insane he goes at the end versus how cool with everything he is and taking it all in stride for that movie till the finale. There's a little bit of something that doesn't gel there for me. Then when you get to Man of Iron here, I think they nailed it. He has that passion and that anger building earlier in the movie, and it's a nice ramp up. I mean, this movie is just excellent. You have an awesome soundtrack, some funk music with a little bit of like a Jimi Hendrix flair. And while Boxer from Shantung is based on that old Scarface story, I feel this one's a bit more nuanced with the love story, and he is trying to strong-arm his way up into this gangster realm. But the pacing in this one, it just, like I said, ramps up in his fury. And without giving too many spoilers, he has a real motive for revenge here. So at the end, when he goes berserk like he did in Boxer from Shantung, I feel like you're more invested and you want this insane ending. And in a weird way, I feel if you took the ending of Boxer from Shantung and put it on the end of Man of Iron, it might be like the best movie. But don't get me wrong, the end of Man of Iron is awesome. It's like a Western, a duel in the middle of that street, and you have to see it. So for the acting and plot on this one, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Everyone shines. Chen Kuan Tai is just awesome on screen. Li Ching, she does such a fantastic job. And the villains, they really represent a lot of the villains in these movies at this time period. They're really slimy and always conniving, and there's so much backstabbing. I think this really captures the gangster, basher feel of this entire period. For the action and fighting in this one, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. For the time period, this is early on, and it's not slow per se, but it has that basher feel, some shapes in kung fu coming in a bit because it's Chen Kuan Tai, and it really works. It's not, of course, going to be Chang Che's later style of the Venoms with the somersaults and crazy choreography, but that's as the decade rolled on, and you kind of want to watch this one thinking of the time period in which it was made. But it does stand on its own. There's some great fights, and it really has you on the edge of your seat, and that's all that matters in the end. And the best way to watch this one is going to be on Shout Factory's Shaw Classics, and unfortunately I don't see anywhere to stream it online currently. Alright guys, that was just a quick review of Man of Iron. Let me know down below, which one did you prefer, Boxer from Shantung or Man of Iron? I'm curious what everyone thinks about these two and which one edges out the other in your guys' opinions. Happy Shawtember again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.